Wow, I can't believe it. It's been so long, and after a whole lot of extra work that came up and we couldn't do this, we're now doing this again.
Here we are. We're back, baby.
That's right, Van Talk.
I'm happy we're doing it again. Like, it was fun. I had a good time discussing topics we've discussed
I know, I
before.
missed it. Yeah, right. I missed it, man.
Lots transpired since the last episode.
Yeah, we're all more rested because we're doing this in a bandwagon right now.
Yeah, dude, this is bandwagon talk this time, man.
That's right.
Yeah, we can't change the name. It'd be too
For those of
clunky.
you who don't know what a bandwagon is, it's essentially a tour bus without... In a tour bus, there's what's called a back lounge.
The back lounge.
Which is just a very small U-shaped couch.
And you smoke the weed back there.
Yeah, that's usually
That's the
where
best
you would smoke
part.
Weed in a bus, and instead of having that, we have a nice sized shower and
Super good shower.
sink area, which is
Dude, it's so nice
Awesome.
being able to shower immediately after shows.
Oh my god,
Like
That's the
it's
best
it's a
part.
fucking game changer, man.
Yeah. There's a litter box, too, which I'm pretty pleased about.
who brought that in here?
we gotta change the litter every other day.
We do. That's part of the
Sucks.
daily responsibilities.
Who's the cat? Who's shitting in there? But dude, we got the bandwagon because we're on the way too high for this tour. And oh my goodness,
Yeah.
this is like our first real like headlining national tour of like really doing it ourselves. And so far it's been fun.
Dude.
It's been a roller coaster.
It sure has, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like we got to take it from like
Yeah.
the very get-go.
Okay,
and then
so
top
there
down.
we were.
Oh, what up, Joe?
Oh wow, dude, our bus driver Joe just came in.
Did I fuck everything up?
You did
no,
not
not
fuck
at all.
But
everything up.
not too bad.
People, dude, they're gonna be like, "Who is that?" when the door opens, and we get to tell them.
Who is he?
The guy that drives the thing that you guys end up at.
Joe's driving
the
around.
best.
You wanna jump in here real quick, Joe?
I mean, I can.
Do
Come
it,
on in. Yeah,
dude.
take my spot. It'll be fun.
All right, everybody meet
yeah.
Joe. Joe's been driving us around.
So literally the only reason why I'm here right now is because I made a fire by a lake and I want to cook you guys some hot dogs and I only got 8 of them and I never bought the buns because the confusion of the number of the buns and the hot dogs is too much for me.
Yeah, it's always fucked up, isn't
Yeah.
it?
So
Yeah, thanks, man.
that really happened and I'm about to throw some dogs on.
So just raw dogging it is
Well,
what we're doing.
Yeah, basically.
Alright.
I mean, that's how we should. We're on tour at a lake
That's right.
and somewhere, and
All right.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's happening.
Dude,
It all adds
Well,
up.
thanks for that.
I'm in. Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, man.
I hope I contributed to everything that I needed to.
You sure did,
You
man.
did great.
Yeah.
You
You
did
sure
great. We're
did.
gonna have you
We
on
love you,
another
Joe.
episode.
Thanks,
and
Joe.
have you
Yeah,
tell a
can you
whole
come
bunch
on
of
for like
stories.
a full one next time? All right, cool, dude. All right, so that's awesome. You guys got to meet Joe. Joe's the fucking man, dude. We've known him for like a week and a half now.
Yeah, he's
and
already making his
been-
wieners in the raw.
Dude, he's great.
He drove for like 16 hours one day, and he was like, "I can do a few more." And I'm like, "You maybe should sleep, Joe."
Yeah, we're like, you got it, man. You did all you needed to do.
He's our everything
He is.
and more.
I keep thinking about him when I close my eyes.
He's so amazing, dude. I
Now
love
we
Joe.
have 2 Joes. Who
I know,
So-
dude.
No, we have 3
make
Joes on
life
tour.
We were
so
about to
amazing. Well,
get
Oh,
right
yeah,
into
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
we're about
that's
to
right.
dive in.
We've
Okay.
had a few disasters,
So
maybe catastrophes.
right off the cuff. Right off the
annoying
cuff,
things.
we get this thing, and we thought we saw some bugs in the bed. Well, we did see some bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anybody's fault. You know, this thing probably hadn't been used in like 15 months or so.
yeah.
And we freaked out and thought we had bed bugs, and then totally just bombed it, cleaned
Dude,
it.
yeah.
We
You
bug
guys
bombed
spent-
it.
I
We
went
spent
home.
8
I'm not gonna
hours
lie. I'm
at the
not gonna pretend like I
laundromat.
did
Joey and
that.
I did
Jackson,
drying everything, dude.
Dude, I spent so much time at the laundromat.
7 hours.
I couldn't believe it, dude. It was crazy. Like, I shouldn't say it was crazy. We did nothing, but like, just sit at a laundromat for 7 hours. It sucks.
Oh, let's also clarify this was before we had like any VIP meet and greets or anything.
Yeah.
for the bus.
So
this
like,
is before the
yeah,
first show
so
even
it's
started.
like-
This
so
is
we
right
got-
off rip.
We got the bus, found the bugs, and we're like, well, I'd like to sleep before my next show, but how about we freak out about this first?
Dude, wait, Nick, can you tell him about how when Joey walked right into the laundromat?
Yeah, I sure can.
What?
You know how
We've been talking
you
about
probably
this.
you probably did this and never gave it a second thought, dude. You know how you give strangers way too much personal info about yourself
No.
immediately?
Oh, no, did you just...
Oh man, dude. Yeah, so they're like in the laundromat unloading everything, and I never heard what the guy originally said. He obviously started a conversation with you. He probably was like,
think so.
"Oh, you guys have a ton of clothes or something."
Oh,
And the second thing Joey goes, "Oh yeah, we're on tour. We're in this bus, and I think we got a bunch of bed bugs in there."
dummy.
And the guy was like, "Oh, that sucks."
Well,
And I was like, "I'm gonna leave this conversation."
Oh yeah, I guess it's kind of like I said. Oh, I have the plague.
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
what did they turn
But
out
he was
being?
cool. He was a good sport.
What kind of bug was it?
It was they were carpet beetles.
Uh,
They were also all like deceased, so
Might
there's
as
no
well call it
bugs
the false
in here.
alarm beetle.
Yeah, pretty much. But after, like, we found that out the day after we spent the entire day trying to get rid of bed bugs in here that never were.
That's
so,
right.
yeah,
was
so that
cool.
happens.
Dude, we took all of our brought all of our shit in, and then we were like, let's take it all out.
Yeah.
and then we have like a great run of shows.
Yeah,
The-
by
the
the way,
Florida
thank you
run.
everybody for coming
Wow,
out, dude. Those
that-
shows were banging.
Rock
that
and
was
roll.
fantastic. Shout out to Duderman Productions and
Duty.
their crew. It's just always an awesome time, and this was no exception.
Dude, so much fun.
And we got, we met a bunch of VIP, what do you call them?
VIPers.
VIP.
I think is the vehicular.
I keep saying pass holders as if we're like some kind of ride.
Come, hop on.
Yeah. But yeah, we met some VIP people, and they were awesome. We had a great time.
Dude, we had some like. What I loved about the VIP is that we had that one guy that was like a super deep fan. You remember him? He was like that one of the last days.
Yeah,
And it was
I think
awesome to meet
they
someone
all
that
were
paid
awesome.
so much attention to like
He
the music
knew it all.
and everything. And it's like, oh, you're like really observing us and like understanding us. And he's like, yeah.
So, but then we found out that we basically were exposed to COVID.
Yeah.
In Jacksonville, the first show of the tour, we found out like right after we finished the last show of Florida. So we're like, fuck. So,
Yeah. And we wanted to do this tour and we had to do the right thing, which is what we're doing right now. And that's quarantining. Like, you know, we've had practice for a good year and a half. So we just slipped right into quarantine.
back at it.
mode.
We're in the middle of nowhere. We're sitting on the bus, just all of us. And like, dude, this is as quarantined as you can get. Like, I don't think another person is around
There's
here
no
for,
place
like,
to poop. Joe pooped in the woods.
Yeah, we're
That's
like
pretty
in
cool.
the middle of nowhere, dude. And we're just waiting it out. And by the time that Albuquerque rolls around, we should be good. It'll have been like a lot of time. So
Yeah, we'll be okay.
yeah, so that sucks. So we had to cancel all the shows, and
Dude, it was really sad because, like, man, we've been playing in Texas forever, you know, and like developing a fan base in Texas, and look, we had to make the right call, and that's what's important is that we know how we know what we have to do.
Safety first.
Yeah,
yep.
yeah.
And so
And what's
Then
great is
teamwork after
yeah.
that.
And a lot of fans and it's really great hearing people like be like, we understand, like do the right thing, because that makes us feel better about the decision because it's a hard one.
we decided to camp. This is not the first campsite we've landed on.
And here comes strike number 3.
So if those two things weren't enough to happen in your first week of tour,
A third cool thing happened.
yeah, we I would like to say that I did warn everybody. I came back after going on a walk, and I did see the sign that said that the park closed at 10.
I never heard that.
I didn't hear that either.
Who'd you tell?
I
You probably
told-
said it
that
really
too.
quietly,
I believe
dude.
I said it to our driver and Marshall and perhaps Joe Bate.
Okay.
In which they
Joe was
So
said,
everybody but
jeffed
us
up
three.
yesterday.
Okay,
in which they
cool.
said, well, you see that school bus over there? It's been here for like a month.
Yes. So what happened is that we went to a place to camp near a river.
Hang on, before you get I think someone was living on that school bus.
For sure.
Oh, dude.
Well, we can
It
get
looked
into
like
that
the
too.
thing from Into the Wild.
Dude, that school bus was sketch town.
So, well,
Okay, cool.
so here
Anyway,
it was like 11 p.m. ish,
Yeah,
something
about
like
that.
And I was having a hard time falling asleep prior to this, and I had just taken a melatonin. I was really, my brain was getting stoked because I was passing out.
Mhm.
I had just passed out, and the next thing you know, the cops are pulling us off the bus.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're watching
Knock,
Forgetting
knock, knock.
Sarah Marshall. Joe and I look to the right, and it's like, oh, that's a really cool big car coming right toward us. And cop, Joe opens the door. Cop comes in. He's like, hey, guys, I smell the weed. How much weed you got?
Which was a lie. That was a straight up lie.
I will say that here's the thing. We ran out of weed 4 hours before that.
And we didn't smoke it in here. We were smoking outside because
No, we're
not everybody
considerate.
in our camp smokes weed. So as
wish.
much as we can, we try to, not fog everyone out. And since we didn't have shows, we weren't entertaining VIP guests, we hadn't smoked for a while in here. I know it didn't smell. It had to smell like feet before it smelled like,
There's definitely some
How many feet do you guys have in here? Need you step out of.
oh, dude, busted.
Maybe he
Guilty as
equates
Take
charged.
'em out.
Two things: the more dudes, the more feet, the more weed. It adds up.
He just straight
It's a
up
math equation.
profiled us and assumed that
Well,
we
he was
had
right.
weed.
Here's the thing.
Yeah,
he
I
assumed
mean,
us
he
right.
nailed it.
Right. He wasn't even like he didn't need to be a detective. He could have just been a guy and been like, yeah, our trailer says Cashed Out.
And the first thing,
Our
the
trailer
first thing
says
he
none
said,
escape the
too,
law.
He said, "This park has been closed for hours, so you guys are here illegally." And then
Yeah,
he
we
said,
weren't allowed to be there.
"It also smells like weed." So
So he
Well,
pulled
one
us
of those
out.
things
We all
was
got
true.
out, and dude, we got patted down like in like a movie, but also in real life.
I
And
look
we got
over
patted
and,
down.
and the
Oh my
guy's,
god!
he's feeling up on Marshall.
Oh, dude, this
and
is
he's
the
like,
best
"Oh,
part.
what was that? Was that your package?"
Dude,
Dude.
yeah.
So, yep, that's me.
Marshall had the best night out of all of us. Damn, son.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude, he's the only one that got rubbed on.
Yeah, by the way, they let us go. So that was super
Yeah,
nice.
they
were
were-
just like, just get out of here. So
Yeah.
they took some weed.
They
and
like
told us
realized
to
we were
leave.
fine. They took some bullshit. And
I
they're
thought he
like,
took
that's
my-
cool.
I
Peace.
thought he took the one roach I was hanging on to, and I just
Maybe.
found that today.
They,
Oh,
they
nice.
come
Thanks,
through the
copper.
nonsense, but we gave them CDs when they left. They like kind of
Yeah,
asked
they were
about the band,
really friendly.
and we who was it? You and me in the trailer, getting them?
I think maybe.
Because I remember I would hand you the CDs, and you looked at them, and the CD said the hookup, and you're like, I don't know if we should give them these, and I'm
Well,
like,
it has
no,
yes
this is
I
good.
on it. I was like, not that one. And then I thought about Undercover, which literally says Weed Man on it. So I was like, maybe that
At
one.
that point, he already had the stash. I mean,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. But
They already
while
found
we're
the chill
when
out.
we were outside and like, cause there was one dude searching, coming through the stuff, and the other guy hanging out with us. I was talking to the other guy, the other cop, and we just talked about. He was talking about like, we need more screened-in patios in Texas. Everyone in Florida has a screened-in patio.
Yeah, he was really concerned about screened-in patios.
and like, I'm pretty passionate about that subject, honestly. So I was like, you're right. Screened-in patios are the best thing ever. Like, that's the only way to live, honestly. And then they let us go. So that was really cool.
I wonder if they train them to like talk about other things while the other guy's rummaging through your shit.
He's
I
probably
think he's just a
probably
regular
bored
human
as
being.
shit. You know, he's probably like, it's 12:30, and I have to talk to a bunch of long hairs. You know,
Dude, and then, okay, so for anybody that doesn't know, I think pretty much everybody that's listening to the podcast knows this, but dude, Marshall is the king of like corny ass phrases and expressions. He lives off of like a few catchphrases that he says,
Dude.
right?
to Marshall, a 4 out of 10 joke is a 10 out of 10.
A
He's got to
home run.
do 3 of them a day, or he'll have a brain aneurysm.
And they're all the same ones. So he used one on the cop that we've heard a million times where he says to the cop, he goes, you know what I always say, don't El Paso with Grasso or whatever.
Yeah, he totally
There was
fucked it
no
up.
grass. He said no grasso in El Paso.
That's what he meant to say.
And
but
then
he
I
said it
turn
the
to
other way
Jackson.
around.
I say he needs to get fucking arrested.
Yeah, he was
right
like,
fucking
arrest
now.
this
No
guy.
one
Get
had
this guy
mentioned-
out of here. I'm done.
No one had mentioned El Paso.
Dude, I heard, as soon as he said that, I heard Nick go, oh my God.
Dude, like it's so funny
You
that
know,
we're all.
you guys, one day we're gonna play on the moon with you too, guys.
Oh my
that was
dude.
next. If we hadn't intervened, that would be next.
Oh, dude, if he asked Marshall about what kind of equipment we had, we would still be there.
My favorite part was, speaking of equipment, was, he took a sweet time just tearing up the bus in here.
Yeah, I went through the backpacks.
And he's like, well, what's in the trailer? You got to open it. And I was like, all right, dude, but listen. We can unload that shit in 15 minutes, but it's going to take you a lot longer than that. I opened up for him. He's like, oh, I'm good here.
Dude,
We could have had pounds of weed in there. He didn't even look like all the merch bins were the first thing that he saw.
Yeah.
Didn't even open them. They could have been full of weed.
Fucking wish. Trying. But yeah, that was awesome. I remember his friend was like, let's see if he's going to search right before you open it. And I'm like, damn, I'm thinking the same thing, dude.
Yeah. So here we are. So hopefully no more.
Bad luck.
Yeah, no more bad luck the rest of the time.
I think it was pretty good luck last night.
Yeah,
Honestly,
I guess.
yeah. There was a solid 15 minutes where I was like, oh man, this could be that moment where we're all just fucked.
Yeah, dude.
And we'd be like, yes,
Because
we're
he started
fucked.
talking about impounding the vehicle and everything, and I was like, dude, oh my god.
I was like, we already spent money on advertising, dude. Help us out.
Yeah, so luckily that kind of went over all right, but dude, I'm crossing my fingers the rest of the tour just goes so smooth because dude, the Florida run was so fun, dude. I just want to keep doing that, and it's like, dude, we're about to do it. We haven't done a national tour since 2020.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
And now here we are.
By the way, Texas, we will make it up to you.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna come back. We
love Texas.
We don't know exactly when yet, but we're definitely coming back. Texas is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, the rest of the tour, I feel like we got all the weird shit out of the way.
I feel pretty drained of weird shit.
Yeah. I mean,
But honestly, yeah, we're going to Albuquerque
wanna
next.
jinx
So
it.
who knows what's going to happen in Albuquerque?
hopefully just a show. And
Yeah,
then
I'm looking for
move on.
I'm looking for a quiet night. Everyone just sit down and be
And
quiet.
behave.
No one touch each other. Just sit down and be quiet. Keep your hands in your pockets. That's what I want.
So what's your guys' favorite part of not being in the van this tour?
Shower.
Everything.
Oh, dude, we have not. Dude, we have a fucking fridge in here, and we've been eating a bunch of microwavable meals.
It's really causing me to eat way worse than I've ever eaten on tour.
No,
having a
dude.
freezer in here because we're only eating frozen food.
It's a lot of sodium
Yeah.
and preservatives.
Oh, dude, I got so much sodium.
But it's not McDonald's. That's the thing. No Jack in the Box this tour. Fuck
That's
that.
true. We could have eaten a Jack in the Box the other day. I didn't. I maintained
Dude, I
the
haven't had
strength.
Taco Bell once yet.
Thank God.
Yeah.
I'm over Taco Bell.
Really?
Dude, it's the same 4 ingredients with different cheese and sauce. I'm done.
No.
I do
I'm
like
sorry, guys. I
the
gotta be
fridge
honest.
is cool because you can access your food whenever you want. And so you don't feel like, oh my God, we're stopping somewhere. I have to eat at this gas station
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
or I'm not going to eat.
Yeah.
Dude, I turned to Jackson whenever we drove from Florida to Texas. When we did that drive, I turned to Jackson. I'm like, we have never done this drive without someone having to stay up all night long, someone having to wake up super early, someone having to sleep in the crevice. This is
I've slept so
Awesome.
much.
Yeah, it's been great.
Sweet.
Dude, Joe Abate, who never sleeps.
he fucking hates sleep. He tells me that.
He's been sleeping like a baby, dude. He's waking up and be like, didn't mean to fall asleep. And I'm like, dude, thank God you're getting
You know
sleep.
who sleeps
took
like
naps.
I've never seen?
Who?
Is Lil Spoon.
Yeah, Nick
Dude,
Repko, he's always
LS?
asleep.
Dude, that's our merch guy, if you don't know. I think we've had him on the show before.
It's because he
When
spends
he's
all
not
of his energy
slanging
selling
merch, he's slanging Z's.
Dude, sometimes I just wonder if we left him somewhere, but he's still
I've
up
thought
in
that
that bar.
too. Dude, even when
quiet.
we were in the van and we took him to Texas, he slept the whole time too. I'm like, he already knows the fucking deal with tour. Just fucking
Pretty
sleep.
much. Yeah, just sleep as much as you can.
Yeah,
There's-
try to transport yourself in the future.
There's 3 things that guy knows. It's slanging merch, WWE,
Yeah.
fishing, and now sleeping. That's a 4th thing.
I agree. That's all Little Spoon in a milkshake.
Little sleepy spoon.
Sleepy Spoon, dude.
He got woken up by the cop.
Yeah,
not
dude.
to go back
Oh
to
my
that.
He was the
God.
last
He was
one
so
out.
quiet. We like forgot he was in there.
Yeah,
And
they were
pulled
like,
him
how
out, they
many
were like,
people are
"Oh,
there?"
there's someone
Yeah,
else
we
in
were-
there.
That's the funny thing with the cop because
I
you
think we were
got
all
we
thinking
forgot
it.
about the driver. So
Yeah.
like every time
They
he
thought we were
asked, "Is
holding
this
out
all
on
of you?" and we're like, "Yeah," and then someone else would pop up.
I
and he's
knew
like,
it wasn't
"Oh yeah."
too for some reason. When he's like, "So there's 6 of you on here?" For some reason, I just said, "Yup."
Yeah.
And he was like, well, "What about this guy? And what about this guy?
Doesn't
And what
count.
about that guy?"
It's like, dude, it's 12. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, dude. I remember whenever the guy was searching, the other cop said like to me, he was like, "Man, I'd hate to be woken up by that guy's mustache," because the
Yeah,
guy that knocked on the door had like
deputy
a
guy.
mustache. And I was
He
like,
was
this other cop's
pretty
so...
farva looking.
Dude, yeah, he definitely had cop vibes, I'd say. Which
Wow.
is cool.
Must have been the
Wasn't cop.
badge.
If you're a cop, you want cop vibes, and he's got cop vibes. But yeah, they were totally cool. I hope they like our CD.
You've kind of got cop vibes.
Yeah, I do. Pull down your trousers, motherfucker.
Is that your package?
Let me see that packet, dog.
That's all you gotta do.
What do you like about the bus, Jay? You haven't told me some of that shit that you love about this.
Well, outside of the obvious, which is sleep. I mean, I think that's everybody's favorite part. But you know what it is for
Actually,
me?
yeah, but before this moment, literally right now, every show you've seen us in, slightly sleep deprived.
Yeah, or
Probably,
majorly.
Majorly. It's
yeah.
no slightly.
Yeah.
It's majorly every time.
Which is great because it like really makes the show better. Like everybody being well rested.
Dude, Greg,
Yeah.
that last show, I saw you stomping on the stage.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
You were like stamping out, but I was like, damn, Greg's got energy. What the fuck?
Yeah,
was
and my
awesome.
ankles hurt really bad the next day.
Dude, but you know what my favorite part is, I think, though, is normally when we go to gas stations, I have, like, an immediate, like, trigger anxiety about, like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom here, or, like, I might have to hold it, you know? And now, when we stop at gas stations, I can just pee on here.
That's right.
No
Yeah.
pooping.
No
I can just pee in
pooping.
my bed.
Yeah, I'd say the biggest anxiety I have is
stuff.
like, do I need to poop now? Should I force myself to poop now?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we
it's
don't
not been
poop
too
here.
bad.
No, people poop.
You guys want to? Can I tell my pooping story that I had?
Which one?
Yeah.
I already had a terrible pooping story for this tour. So the night before we got stopped by the cop at the thing, the day before we slept on the same lake but on a different side because we got kicked out of the original side. That's why we were there.
Oh
So-
yeah, I forgot that happened.
And in the
too.
middle of that night, I was dealing with quarantine and we got a bunch of pizzas and I'm lactose intolerant, so I ate 6 slices of pizza. I never told you guys that, but I ate 6 slices of pizza. And like it was, dude, so much. I haven't had any cheese for like months. I'm a good boy. But at 3 a.m, I came out and like I couldn't find the bathroom because it was like we showed up there late. So like I held onto this pole and leaned back and I took a massive shit all over the campground. And I didn't pull my pants down all the way and I pissed all over my shorts. I never told you guys that part.
Jesus, dude.
So I had that was a pretty cool day.
What did you do with those shorts?
Oh, I dried them out. Joe was smoking cigarettes by them, and I was like, smells cool around here, right? And he was like, yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm like, he doesn't know. Cool.
We haven't done laundry since.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in my bag. I dried it out. It's
You
cool.
got your pee pants in your bag?
Yeah, it's cool.
I mean, I guess what are you gonna do with them?
Everyone's pee.
It's sealed.
You're not cool unless you pee your pants.
Yeah, you haven't peed your pants even a little this tour.
No. Can't say I have. I did. So my poop story. I went to the bathroom at the campsite that we got popped at.
Pretty cool toilets.
They're steel toilets, and there was 2 stalls. One of them didn't have a door that latched.
Yeah, that
I
was
was
awesome.
in that one next to you. Do you know that?
I saw a hand
Damn.
holding the door.
Yeah, I held it shut
I
with my
wondered
foot.
if it was yours. You made the right choice because the other stall, you could tell somebody hovered over it and totally just shit all over the front of it,
Oh,
and there was
gross.
shit on leading out the door, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, they didn't make it or something happened.
I shat in that stall earlier that day. I didn't do that.
Oh,
I know I
man.
didn't. I didn't do it. I didn't.
It's starting to
Was that someone in the band?
get fishy.
It looked pretty like it'd been there for a while.
Looked like yours.
No, I know. I I'm a clean shitter.
Where was this pole that you held on to?
Oh, dude, it was like, you know, those
Was
bullshit
it the handicap
fencings.
rail inside the?
Nah, it was like a
inside the
fence,
stall?
and I'd hold on to it.
And
Well,
then
damn, dude, I'm sorry you went through all that, man.
yeah, so I was like, you know, trying to also hover myself while also not touching the poop on the toilet.
But here's the thing: there's a silver lining, because when you flush the toilet
No
in
silver
the steel
toilet.
in the steel toilet, the whole toilet gets cold for a moment, so it's kind of nice.
Steel
Yeah.
lining.
I remember
steel
you
lining.
saying that while I was pooping.
Mm-hmm.
Or you had said that shortly before I decided to go, but I didn't stick around for that vibe.
What?
I was
did,
very
like-
grossed out.
I did it
that
3
I
times.
kept thinking that my shorts were gonna touch the someone else's poop.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It was so. Tour's been great.
Yeah, it's been a great time.
Other than that, all my other poops have been pretty good.
My poop yesterday was green. Did you know that?
Yeah, you told me.
I told everyone that. Yeah, I like would walk up to every band member and be like, I pooped green today. It was cool. It's because the food I ate was green dye on it.
Nice.
I'm eating it right now.
Nice. Oh, it's your... Yeah, by the way, can we talk about the fact that right after the cop searched the bus, you ran into the store and bought blue licorice? Just seems like a weird response to the whole situation.
I was treating myself was the idea. I'd be like, well, I ate pizza to deal with bullshit. I'm gonna eat some more bullshit to deal with bullshit. I
I figured it'd just be like your comfort food since he took all the weed away.
Huh?
Since the guy took the weed. So
Yeah,
you know,
I'm comforting.
Next best thing is
I
candy.
need this licorice to
I'm
make me
comforting
feel
myself.
again.
It's making me closer to myself.
What about you, Nick? What's your favorite part of this thing?
Oh, the sleep for sure. I like being secluded in there. The little barriers are really nice. We also have outlets
Curtain,
and our
you
own
mean?
AC. Well, it's not really a curtain per
Ja-
se.
what did
but
Jackson
yeah,
call it? Jackson had the
functions-
fancy name.
Partition.
It functions
Yeah.
as
than
a curtain.
barrier.
yeah.
Jackson called it
Barrier's
the
like above
partition.
barricade.
I like saying barrier because it's more like makes you feel like I'm in a crib. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I feel safe in there.
Oh, dude, we've since Joe drives at night, we've had some bumpy fucking rides, by the way.
Yeah, I like the bumps though.
It's-
they're cool.
Now I'm like excited for it because it's like a game. But I like got woken up in the middle of the night the first night, and I was like, "Am I gonna fucking die?"
Yeah, so essentially
makes you feel like a plane.
we're in a box truck,
Yeah, we're in a box truck.
and they are not originally built for comfort.
Oh, shit.
Dude,
you're
Joe
right,
bringing
Joe.
in the wieners.
Damn.
Damn.
Joe found a trifecta
We
bush.
need a picture of that just to throw in this somewhere. I guess we wouldn't be able
Damn,
to,
that's
but-
badass.
Listen, I'm telling you guys, this is some good wieners.
Okay, I'll take
Look
that.
pretty damn
Jackson
good.
and I can share the 2, and I'll hand it off.
It's a dick
Joe brought in the
job.
wieners.
In my hand is 3 wieners on a nice desert shrub.
Yeah,
It's a chub shrub.
Thanks, man.
yeah, not a
That's
problem.
nice of you, dude.
Joe, you're a sweetheart. Thank you.
I'm here to appease shit.
You're
Nice.
great, dude. Thank you, man.
Dude, best podcast.
You guys probably
ever.
didn't hear any of that, but it was a great
Dude,
conversation.
I got a great photo of him.
Dude, let me see that photo. Joe is the king. Damn.
Nice. Nice.
Oh,
boy.
man.
Smell good.
Are you gonna eat that during this?
Yeah, probably. It's got to cool down.
Right on.
I feel like the fans will be in like,
You're
I want to
not
hear
gonna
it.
eat that, or you did.
You
You
did.
did.
Oh, also on this bandwagon, we have a TV, and we've been able to like watch movies, and Greg bought a bunch of DVDs, and he bought one Blu-ray by accident.
Did I?
Yeah, one of them's a Blu-ray. We don't have a Blu-ray player.
What movie?
The most random pick for you. I didn't expect you to pick Shawshank Redemption.
Oh, that's on Blu-ray. Damn, I was really looking forward to watching that.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, no, I
read
got
the
some
books.
classics, dude. I hit that Walmart bin.
Dude, Greg,
And
you
I
got
was
the
like-
Little Rascals.
I got the Little
Damn.
Rascals, Shawshank Redemption,
Mighty Ducks.
and the Mighty Ducks.
Mighty Ducks.
Oh, and
is awesome.
and Friday, but it has all three
All three
Fridays.
Fridays,
But
yeah.
really, it only has the first Friday.
Well, when you guys were watching the Mighty Ducks, you didn't know this, but I was in my bunk just reciting the whole thing. Like, I don't even need to watch that movie anymore. I've seen it so many times.
Give me some quotes from
know.
it.
Oh, okay.
What is this? The Oreo
Keep swinging. Maybe you'll give him a cold. Or, my favorite one is when he's like, quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Quack. And the guy's like, Gordon, stop quacking.
Oh my God, you do that line all the time.
I do.
I remember you hearing that all the time.
Yep. I got those for days.
Dude, Mighty Ducks, dude.
You're not even a has-been. You never was.
Dude!
Yeah, that's a cold line. Like, he didn't
Yeah.
have to say that.
Yeah, that guy was fucked up to Gordon Bombay.
It was me.
That movie can teach you a lot about being a man.
Dude,
And being a
I
duck.
wanted to be number 9 Adam Banks for a long time.
Didn't you get a whole bunch of like hockey equipment or football equipment?
Mm-hmm. We might have talked about this.
I love
before.
this story, Greg.
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome.
I used to play a lot of street hockey back in the day, and I would spend a lot of my allowance when I got it at Play It Again Sports, which is a used sports store, and I would buy. Well, actually, I couldn't afford a lot of the hockey gear. That shit was expensive.
Shit's expensive, I know that.
Yeah, so I bought like football pads one time. Never played football.
You just wanted the pads.
I did. I wanted.
That's my favorite.
I wanted the.
I love that. That's awesome.
I think I bought the pants one time with the little.
Dude, that's
pads
the
on
most
legs.
Greg shit I've ever heard in my life, dude.
It's great.
I really
shit.
wanted to. I think I wanted to be a jock when I was
Yeah.
in school. I think it was just like everything that I wasn't. You know,
So that's why you
It's
bought
like-
the pants, huh?
I might have
Pants
just
make the
wanted to
man.
date a
The pants fit.
cheerleader,
Yeah.
and then, and that's how you do that.
Yeah. Just wear shoulder pads to school for no reason.
I didn't wear them to school.
You didn't wear them to school.
No.
In the movie that plays in my head, you're like wearing
I
them
wore
to
that shit to
school
school.
for no reason at all.
No, I don't think I ever went that far. It was more of like around the neighborhood type thing.
Right
I
on.
finished my sausage. Who wants the wiener stick next?
I'm good.
I
I
just
just
ate a
ate,
huge
dude.
meal, but they look
Just
really
feel
good.
it in your
They smell
hand.
good, too.
It feels good in your hand. Try it.
I feel like I'm gonna waste it, and somebody else should.
Wieners already wasted. They're garbage. They're dog meat. Just get it.
Here, just we can. I'll put the stick in this thing.
I'll hold it. I'll just hold it.
Okay, you're gonna hold it for 30
No, you
more
could,
minutes.
That
I
was a
can
great
hold it for
idea.
30
That was
minutes.
very inventive. Stick it in the paper towel roll.
Like on top of it?
No,
Look, I got you.
watch.
Look.
Look at this.
Square peg, round hole.
Well, holy fucking
Boom.
shit. We have like a wiener tree now.
Nice.
I think you should just leave it there. Leave it there. That's the
I
first
like
plant
it.
we've had
That's
in
nice.
here.
Yeah.
It's classy.
You got to water it every day.
Glasses up the place.
They look like those things on the lake, like the
Oh,
It's
the
definitely
cat
classy.
tails. Or
yeah,
Yeah.
cattails. Nice one. Yeah.
yeah.
Texan impressionism.
Yeah, I think they look. I think they
Texan
look nice.
impressionism.
Yeah.
Damn.
What else?
What else? Dude.
Our new single is out.
Yeah. Hey,
Well-
how about that, dude? Our new song is out, dude.
Dude, too high for
It's-
this. I feel is one of the best Kash'd Out songs ever.
It's my favorite Kash'd Out song.
I really am not sure how we're gonna top it.
We'll figure it out.
It's like, dude, I love that pre-chorus. I think that pre-chorus is so fucking hot, man.
The whole thing, like the whole production of it, is just dope.
Dude,
It sounds huge.
you know what I love about it is we had all these ideas for it, and we actually followed through with them, you know? Like, we found a choir, and, like, Josh was, like, trying all this weird shit, you know? He's like, what if we put a dinner bell in there? I didn't even notice the dinner bell until last
Oh, yeah,
night.
it made it in. There's other things in there. I don't know if it made the cut or if it's just low in the mix.
Yeah, and, yeah, dude, we just got to do a lot of wild stuff, and it was just so fun to do, man.
I even put my girlfriend in it.
Yeah.
Never done that before.
We need to talk.
Didn't
Yeah.
didn't you pee your pants while you were singing the verses too? Isn't that what happened?
That's a
Nope.
cool bit
Oh,
of
that didn't
trivia.
happen?
Yeah, I remember that. And I also like I love working with Josh, dude.
Oh,
We haven't
God,
done a
he's
podcast
awesome.
in like a long time, and I'm like remembering like all this. Like we can talk. Dude, we haven't even talked about the studio.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh wow.
Good.
Yeah, it was great.
Okay.
We should also
So-
talk about how Josh, when we did the first album with him, he wasn't the same Josh as The Josh we
No,
work with
Josh
now.
is transformed.
Yeah.
He's opening up like a flower, honestly.
Little Josh, Jay Schwa, as we used to call him. I don't even know what we call him now. I think just Josh, which is very boring. But he started off as a client in my studio, and then one day I needed like some pop songs, and I put out a post asking who could do it, and he stepped up to the plate, and then he became the engineer of my studio. And then
I want you all to know, Nick just pulled out chocolate milk from the fucking fridge. It's trying to drink chocolate milk as quietly as possible.
Yeah, that's
I
almost like a
was.
subtle move flex.
Can you pass me a water?
I was drinking it super quiet till you had to point it
Yeah,
out.
nothing wrong with a little road milk.
Anyway, Josh, my studio closed down many moons ago. Shortly after we started this band, but Josh was the engineer at the time when Jackson and I met, and he was in this band before any of the other guys besides Jackson and I, and it was really cool to go and record with him again after all these years. And he's like a big shot engineer now. He works with
cool.
all kinds of really big artists, and now he looks it's weird. He grew up, but he looks like he went back in time. Like he looks like he belongs in Almost Famous or something. Like
Yeah, he does.
he's got this mustache and this long hair.
Colorful shirts.
He's always
Shirt
he's
with,
always
He's
had
always
a,
dressed
an
to the
interesting
nine, dude. Which is
sense of
crazy
style.
because it's like he also, because of his studio schedule, he wakes up at like ridiculous hours, you know? So I've never seen somebody wake up at like 3 in the afternoon but dressed nice as shit. You know, so he'll like walk out like all sleepy, but he's got on like a bowline tie, you know?
Yeah, he wears
It's
the
like,
barbell.
dude, these two things like don't add up in my head, you know? He's like, I don't like bowling shoes, and like, dude, have you been in there just getting ready for 3 hours, or did you just get up?
The
you
funny
know?
thing is too is that he's doing that for us because he doesn't see the light of day. Like he's been in the studio
dude,
for
he lives
years,
in
like
the
4
studio.
years.
Yeah, he really does.
He doesn't leave the studio. Like, he's in there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and he's been that way for years, yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it shows because he's amazing at what he does. So it's been really cool. So he recorded the hookup and mixed it. He tracked the second album, and then Paul Leary mixed it. And then this album, he's tracking and mixing it again, just like with the hookup.
And it sounds fucking fire.
It sounds great, man.
Sounds like we evolved.
It's my favorite album, my favorite Kash'd Out album, by like a lot, dude. I love it, man.
I love all the R&B and soulful influences are much stronger on it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know we've been listening to that a lot, that music a lot.
Yeah.
And it's awesome to be like, we get to add this. And, it's wonderful.
It's cool, dude. I just love the songs, man. I love the songs. I love the way it sounds. And, like, Josh is exactly the guy to do it because he's so down to, like, try shit. You know what I mean? Like, while we were recording some of the songs, like, there was this one where he, like, brought out, he's like, I feel like this needs, like, a Western baritone guitar. I was like, I don't know, man. And, like, we tried it. And I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. He's like, it needs more of this kind of stuff. And, like, he was just, like, right every time. You know? It's like, dude, I wouldn't have heard that. And it's exactly what the song needed, you know?
Yeah, he's like a wealth of recording knowledge now.
Yeah, he's great.
And I'm real proud of him.
Yeah.
real
The
proud of
studio
our
is
little Jay
amazing. So,
Yeah,
Studio had
they
a
have like
whole-
over 100 guitars
yeah.
to choose from. So like choosing
yeah.
tones, and then we spent like 9 hours dialing in drums.
Yeah, he's
Oh
like
my
really
God, yeah.
anal about some stuff, and like tones is a big one, which is good. I mean, but yeah, dude, we spent the entire first day just not recording anything, just like getting drum tones.
That's how you do it.
Work.
Yeah,
He's worth every penny.
he's great,
And,
dude. I love.
That's
Josh.
why Way Too High for This sounds the way that it does.
This podcast sponsored by Jay Schwa.
Yeah, he's amazing. I love him.
Yeah, I can't wait for the fans to hear all the rest of the songs because they're awesome. They go in places, new places Kash'd Out hasn't been in. Really did them good.
It's
Yeah.
really been cool live to see the response, both before and after Way Too High for This was out.
It's true.
They already know all the nuance parts and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's
true.
cool to see.
Like when we were playing that
progress.
song live and it wasn't like fully recorded, we would like already see fans picking up on it and having more fun with it. And it's like really awesome for like people in the band to like have the song, play it, and then to see the reaction from the crowd be like, oh, this is more than I expected. Like this feels more special than other songs. And the fans feel that, you know, it's a feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. I love when, like, you write a new song or, like, just write a new little thing into the set, you know, whether it's, like, a transition or, like, a cover for a split second. And, like, you never know if it's going to go over, you know? You just kind of have to be like, let's try it, you know? And when it works, it's like, yes, dude. It's the
'cause
best.
We spent at least like 4 days trying to figure out how to do it, and then by the time it reaches our set, it's like, well, we're gonna do it a bunch of times either way, whether or not people like it. So it's really nice when you guys like it.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Mm.
Yeah, cool. Well, guys, I mean, do we have anything else? We don't have to force it, you know? This is our first one back.
I
I feel
think
like we got-
this is a good conclusion.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
That's good. I smell
Shout
the-
out to our tour sponsors, though.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah, they hook us up. They
Chiba
help us.
Hut, where you get the most delicious open face subs that are named after weed
Yeah.
strains. Speaking of weed strains, One Plant, they've been very good to us. And
Thank you, One Plant.
SoCal Smoke Shop in Orlando. That is the place where you get all the goods. And Dad's Elixir.
Dude,
Oh,
my father's elixir.
We almost did not mention that I got my own line of Dad's Elixir.
Yeah.
And it's Greg's
Came out
favorite
today.
flavor.
That's right. It's called French Toasted,
Toasted.
and that shit's gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, and also Speed King signs.
Oh,
Oh
huge
my
shout out to
goodness.
Speed King
Yeah, they're
Signs.
the best, man. They've
They're our
printed
friends.
so
They make
much
us
stuff
look
for
good.
us, and they're great. Love Speed King.
They print
Also,
damn near everything. They're
We
really
also got
cool.
a good amount of stuff from Cookies. That was pretty sick too.
hell yeah.
Cookies and vibes.
Liquid
papers.
Death, man.
Liquid
Oh,
Death.
Liquid Death,
Staying
dude.
Hydrated.
Dude, Liquid Death is murdering your thirst.
I think that about covers the sponsors. Thank you, sponsors.
Thank you.
And thank you guys for listening, and thanks for coming out to the shows, and we'll see you on the rest of the tour.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah. See
Way
you
too high
soon.
for this tour. Coming to a town near you.